Hey, I've been absent for a couple of weeks. Basically my internet died. We had a massive wiring issue, so I got to experience life in 1995 for a little while, or at least for me. We had a almost dial-up quality here, and I couldn't upload. So this week's gonna be a bit different. I'm gonna do a compilation of the last few weeks so we can catch up. And from next week, we're going to be doing something completely different. The format of my column is changing a little bit, so I'm going to shake things up over here as well. Basically, we're going to go through 3 apps, and they're all going to be the same type, and we're going to do kind of a comparison. So I hope you enjoy the new format. Please let me know if you do or don't. That's what this is for. So here we go. This week I looked at Petting Zoo by Christoph Niemann. It's a really, really nicely illustrated app. It's quite an unusual one. It's actually something that I've never seen before, and I promise you I have seen a lot of apps. So that was surprising and pleasant for me. Basically, it's an app designed for children. It kind of teaches you about directionality and cause and effect. It's a hand-drawn cartoon, basically, but an interactive one. So it presents you with a whole bunch of different animals. Kids can learn about different kinds of animals while they're doing this. And then as you swipe across the screen, up, down, tap the animal, left, right, whatever you do, it causes some kind of animation. So there are a lot of different really interesting choices that have been made design-wise. It's really very beautiful. Christoph Niemann is actually a children's book author as well as an illustrator. He used to work for the New Yorker. His works appeared on their cover. He's also a blogger for the New York Times nowadays. So he's kind of a guy with diverse interests, and I think that all has come together in this really beautiful app, which, although it is designed for children, I found it completely enthralling. I would definitely recommend it. It's $1.99 on the Australian App Store. It's only available for iOS devices at the moment, but I would definitely encourage you to have a look at it, especially if you have kids who would probably find it quite entertaining. Oh man, I really hated this game. Prose with the Bros is based on the game you might have played at home. I don't know if you can call it a game really, but you can get little sheets of tiles. They've got different words on them. I don't know, me and my brother used to do this when we were teenagers. We'd leave messages for each other, or riddles, or he'd just try and make the most filthy sentence that he could and leave it on the fridge for everyone to see. It was kind of entertaining, and so I was kind of expecting a bit more from this app. Basically, the idea is you get given a bunch of tiles, randomly selected, and you have to make a paragraph out of those tiles. And through the app, or Facebook, or with someone else sitting in the room with you, they are given the same set of tiles and have to make a paragraph as well. And then people on the internet, or really via this app, vote on which paragraph is better. Now, it falls down on several counts. Firstly, why would I ever want to trawl through the ridiculous number of awful paragraphs that people have come up with and vote on them? It just is not an entertaining thing to do. Secondly, the voting is open for 12 hours. 12 hours? For a game that takes about a minute to play, you don't get to know who won for 12 hours? That's just ridiculous. Who's going to wait that long? And it's not entertaining enough to sustain itself without some kind of feedback straight away. I mean, it's just crazy. Thirdly, and most importantly, technologically, this was not working for me. I mean, it took about 5 minutes for each page to load, and I'm sorry, if I can play Wii Doodle, for example, and draw more or less live with very few bugs against people all over the world, streamed over a 3G network, and I'm watching them draw as they're drawing, and I'm commenting or guessing on that picture as it's being drawn. Why is it that it takes 5 minutes to load a single page of static tiles? I mean, that's just insane. So I really did not like this app. It was just a failure on so many levels. Definitely do not download it. Have a great week.